Welcome back. I'm your host, David, today on Inside a Gamer's Mind. Name's David, and I'm here with my two co stars, a random white guy, also known as Derek, and Ray White T, also known as Brendan. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves today?
Well,
No.
this is the third
Oh,
episode.
wow.
They should know
So,
who we are.
but still,
Honestly,
just in case there's new people, you don't know that.
If you're new, go to
why would new
episode one.
people start on episode 3? Exactly. Anywho, what do we have prepared today, gentlemen?
Last time we left off, we were talking about fantasy superhero teams.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I'm
think we're going to
genuinely
do that.
curious to see how this goes. I'm
So,
genuinely curious to see how this goes.
I'm genuinely
ladies and
curious to see if
gentlemen,
David actually has a team.
for your
Excuse me.
Jesus Christ, y'all, come on. Anywho, for your
All right.
entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, we have prepared each of us a team of 5 superheroes to see who would win, who has the best team
Exactly.
in just a 5v5 fight. So,
Mm.
who wants to go first?
Since
David, you go
Brendan
first.
started the idea, no, since Brendan wants to, patronize me, we'll start on his end and go down to me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. So, number one on my list is Worldbreaker Hulk because Bro's like unstoppable and unbeatable, and he's always angry. He killed his wife on the
Mm-hmm.
moon. I read that comic. And then my second list is Carnage Goblin. It's the comic from the comic book where they merged all the heroes. Bro's a menace to six societies. Number th
Only 6.
only six, because eventually they were separated before they got to the seventh. Wiccan,
Mm-hmm.
Wanda's son, because he has the definition of magic himself. I got Dark Phoenix, because no one messes with the Dark Phoenix. And then I got Herald of Galactus Thor,
Mm-hmm.
because he's just all powerful.
Sounds pretty solid. Well, I guess that means it's my turn. So
Yes.
I got I got Nightwing because he's Nightwing. You know,
Yeah.
at the
Hmm.
very least, I gotta have some eye candy on my team.
Okay.
We got the Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda Maximoff, because she's the Scarlet Witch. She's super duper powerful. Uh, we have Thor, God of Fists. That this is Thor from the universe where he's unworthy of the hammer, and so instead of becoming Thor, God of Thunder, he becomes the what is it, the Steel Fist or the Iron Fist. All right, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Uh, what else? Who else? How many was that?
that's three.
That's 3. Okay, so I got 2 more. Yeah. Next we got a last minute change that I just made. We got the Unkillable Hulk.
Oh yeah.
It's Hulk from the comic where he's you know
Alone.
immortal.
Is that the one where everyone else dies and it's just him and Banner?
Um, no, this is the one where Thor goes to hell and kills Satan,
Ah, okay.
or not Thor, the Hulk.
Okay.
And then next, I have the strongest character in all of
Oh my
Marvel,
God.
the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, Doreen Eileen Green.
Oh my
It's
God.
in the name. She's literally unbeatable. This is an instant win on my part.
Sure.
All right,
All right,
Brendan,
sure, we'll
or
go
not
with that.
Brendan. Sorry, David. Go ahead and try and measure up.
All right. Well, first up, I have to go with a good classic, and you stole it from me just because personal bias.
You
Nightwing.
said
uh,
you said that you wanted to go
Personal
last.
bias. Personal bias.
Right.
Personal bias. Nightwing is just dope. Better than Batman's
Don't
son.
lie. You want to look at his ass. Anywho's.
No, that's not even. All right, whatever.
Look,
Then
all
next,
the real ones
next,
know.
Yeah.
next. Wait, if I can find my paper here. I had to
You
write
wrote
this
it down
down.
on a
I
paper.
had to
Oh
write
my
this down in
God.
ranking. I had to write this down in ranking. So at the top one I had was Nightwing, just because personal bias. Next up, another personal bias, Shazam,
Okay.
but
Which
that's
one?
just me. The
Shazam.
one from
Okay.
Like which Shazam? There's six of them.
personally, I like the OG one,
Right,
the
which
the
one?
very first. Oh
Right,
wow. Okay, okay. You know
there's
what? I'm
six
not
of them.
about. I'm not about to go into this debate right now. I'm not about to
There's
go into
six
this
of
debate
them.
right now.
It's a
I'm
family.
not
There's
about to
six
go.
Shazams. They're all OG Shazams.
Billy, Jesus Christ,
Thank you.
Jesus
Billy
Christ, man.
Jesus Christ, I never heard of that
No,
one.
stop it. You get what I mean. All right. Then taking one out of Marvel.
Okay.
Thor, the original Thunder God. All right,
Okay.
The
from the very
original, okay,
beginning,
like the okay from
the
the very beginning.
original, the very beginning.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then again, personal bias: Superman, Man of Steel, personally.
Okay.
Okay.
And then how many am I at right now?
Yeah, four.
All right, and then last one, again, a personal bias: Doctor Fate.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one?
Wait, let me look at my paper.
Like which one?
So, hmm.
Give me
Like,
a
are
second.
we talking about like Kent's Doctor Fate? We're talking about the Black Doctor Fate? We're talking about Zatanna Doctor Fate? Like, what type of Doctor Fate we talking here?
Give me a moment.
Bro's
It
heading to the
was
wiki right now.
no, I'm not. I swear. I'm
Yes,
just
yeah.
trying to remember which one it was. Because I have a book here about all of them ranking. I
Oh my
legit
god.
have a book of all the ranking that I made a long
Oh
time
my
ago.
god.
So
Well,
I'm
why can't
talking Zatanna
uh-huh.
Doctor
I am
Fate.
pulling up the
Okay.
thesis.
No, Zatanna Doctor Fate.
Okay. Well, that's the lineup. Clearly Derek wins here
Hmm.
because he has the unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, literally in the
Um,
name,
Clearly.
quite unbeatable. But for the sake of fairness, we're gonna consider that the unbeatable Squirrel Girl only steps in at the end
Okay.
to win the entire thing.
so you still win.
Yeah, no, I still win the entire thing. I'm first place because I got the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. But
Right.
Clearly.
before that, before the Squirrel Girl goes and whips everyone's asses, who wins before that?
Uh, I don't know. Wiccan and the Dark Phoenix are pretty powerful, just them two
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, but
And like
Scarlet
I
Witch.
noticed, but Wiccan's more powerful than his mom.
Yeah, but Wiccan has less experience. Wink, wink.
Wiccan's 23. Wanda's dead.
Is she
Yeah.
not in 616? I didn't see that on the page.
Oh, that's
I was doing my
616.
research.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
well,
I know Wiccan can't be mind controlled or anything else like that. He rewrites reality better than Wanda does.
yeah, but the point is they both do it.
Right. And then Dark Phoenix can just absorb Wanda's powers.
A moment, gentlemen.
Well, I think that we both know that
Can
like
we both
David
agree
kind
that
of
David
loses.
lost? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say like David loses because he has Thor, right?
Thor,
Like he's mostly magic and physical,
right?
you
Which
know, but
weakens
like
his own Superman.
mostly physical. Superman is entirely physical. You know,
Yeah.
like he is incredibly weak to magic. There's nothing like wasn't that his like countermeasure in Justice League, just something magic other than kryptonite?
No, I think yeah. And then I remember Batman was just gonna go run ones with Green Arrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, Superman almost immediately loses this matchup, and I have to say, in the same vein, so does Hulk.
Yeah, I'll give
Like
it to you. Yeah,
it, yeah. If Hulk gets the jump on any of the magic type supers, then he probably wins those. You know,
yeah,
but
yeah, fair.
if they even have any chance to react to Hulk, I think Hulk loses that.
Yeah, I give that because they can just switch him back into Banner.
They can either switch him back into Banner with mind control. They
Mm,
can like reality warp him somewhere. Like there's
yeah,
so many ways that it could be. It could be that like I don't think Hulk wins those unless the writer makes.
fair. I should have chose Gwenpool. Gwenpool's unbeatable.
Yeah, not against a squirrel girl. Anywho's.
Gwenpool can write Squirrel Girl out of a comic.
No, but Squirrel Girl always wins.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I saw a TikTok why David Yo's do mystery things. I saw
Mm-hmm.
a TikTok about what would happen if the Punisher was in Gotham for 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone said that Batman would come back to 95% of his rogues killer being dead.
Hmm. I don't believe
What?
that.
Why not?
Because like all of Batman's rogues are they're incredibly crafty. You know? Like they seem like they're nothing compared to Batman, but that's just because Batman is Batman. You know?
Yeah,
Like if you try and send any superhero that isn't Superman, because Superman is just incredibly busted in verse,
true.
right? If you try to send like any superhero to go and try and like find and arrest or kill the Joker, they're gonna end up dead,
Uh,
right?
yeah, because I
Like,
remember in
uh,
the Injustice timeline, Joker killed the Flash first death he got.
yeah, yeah. Like, Joker, Joker is not just insane. He's not just funny clown. He's incredibly smart.
Yeah.
You know, like he is quite a threat to literally everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I think the reason he hasn't wiped out Gotham yet is probably because he just wants to keep messing with Batman.
I think that's his only motivation, right?
Yeah, his only motivation usually is just I want to fuck with Batman.
Right.
Like Death in the Family. Have you read Death in the Family?
Yeah, no. But I've read every
Oh,
other
okay,
comic.
okay. So like the entire thing is that like they're trying to hunt down Joker, right?
Hmm.
And I'm a spoil it here. Joker may die at the end of the comic. He falls off a cliff into some water. It's left ambiguous for
Okay, so
obvious reasons,
you
right?
have to assume
But so
if he's
like,
alive or dead.
mhm.
Okay.
So what he does, right, is he like captures Alfred and like all of the Robins and Batgirls and Nightwing, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's just like he's holding a dinner party for Batman, and like Batman's there, like tied up in his chair, right?
All right.
And like what he does is he has a whole bunch of platters with like the tops on them, and when he pulls the tops off, it's a whole bunch of faces,
Really?
right? Yeah, like human faces. And the thing is that I didn't tell you, the like all of the Robins and Batgirls have bandages on their face. And so, of course, from Batman's perspective, it looks like the Joker is going to force feed everyone their own face.
Huh.
But yeah, in the end, turns out he didn't lay a finger on them. Those were fake faces,
Makes sense.
and he just wrapped their heads in bandages to freak him out.
Oh,
You
David's
know.
back. Yeah.
I am back, gentlemen.
But yeah, Joker is incredibly cruel and crafty. Like he's a genius, but
Fair.
he's still terrifying. You know. That's why I think literally
His
most
genius
superheroes
is rather
die to Joker.
frightening. The
Yeah.
genius is rather frightening.
Here's m- Here I have a question. Speaking of frightening characters, on scrolling through TikTok, I'm like going through different types of TikTok for you pages. I saw a
Hmm.
TikTok where what would happen if Benson from regular show had the rage ring from Green Lantern from the Lantern Corps, the Red
Oh,
Lantern.
he'd be the strongest
Uh,
Lantern ever.
What?
He'd be the strongest Lantern ever. No one would be able to stop him.
Strongest Lantern ever? Like without a doubt.
He'd see Mordecai and
Without a
Wigby, and
doubt.
he would end the world. Quite
What?
literally an Avengers level threat.
Okay. Just like that, just instantly the moment he gets the
Just
ring, he's
like that.
just unsolvable.
Just like that.
His amount of rage is like un I remember the episode of regular show to where like he got so mad that Pop said he was going to fire him if he yelled at him, and he just went like supersonic. Like he was just God.
Hmm.
Like Jesus Christ. Derek with a rage ring is also very unstoppable. Also, he's also a powerful lantern.
See, I don't think the Rage Ring is like the
Sit you in
ring that
front of
makes
us playing League of
me
Legends.
powerful. No, no.
No, give Derek Rage Ring in League of Legends. He becomes a worldwide threat.
Quite literal terror of the seven seas.
No, but
Yes.
But on honesty, Eric's Green Lantern ring would definitely be Indigo.
Indigo? I forgot what that one is.
It's Compassion. It's definitely Compassion.
Stop.
Yeah, it's definitely Compassion. David's Lantern ring is between orange, black,
I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, he
and
seems like the type.
orange, black, and what's it called? Those are the three of his rings that he could possibly get. Do you want to know what those rings are, David? Or do you just want
Yes, yes. I'm
Okay.
like drawing a blank here. I'm trying to remember what they were.
Okay. Pink is love,
Okay.
meaning you enslave people.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah,
Excuse
yeah.
me?
The pink rings
Pink,
are evil.
yeah,
What
you
do you mean?
enslave your victim into loving you for all eternity, and if they don't, they die.
Okay, no, that's not my cup of tea, bro.
Black is death,
After
Uh,
and
okay, I can
then
see that. I
and
can
then
see that.
orange is
I can see
greed.
why.
yeah, orange is greed. So
Yeah.
there's two possible realities here. You try and get an orange ring and you get killed by the current owner of the orange ring and lantern because he's the only one who's allowed to have the rings because he's greedy. Or
There's
you
only one
kill that
ring.
guy and then you get on. Yeah,
Uh,
like you either die trying to get the ring or you kill him for the ring.
Fair.
I've read a lot about the lantern cores
The
because they're
same.
kind of interesting.
Beta Ray Bill is my favorite lantern. Not Beta Ray Bill. I forgot his name. That's a
Yeah, what the
Thor.
fuck? Beta Ray
That's a
Bill is
Thor.
Marvel.
That's a whole Thor. Caught it. I caught it before anyone else did. What's his name? Hold on.
Beta Ray Bill is my favorite lantern.
We don't talk about it.
Now go on, go on.
What's his
So you make
name?
another mistake.
Yeah, let me look up his name. The database. What's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, but I found that I think I like looking into medias where there's a whole bunch of different factions. You know,
Yeah.
like for The Witcher, which is a game, so it counts. It's also a book and a TV show now. But for The Witcher, I was like looking into like the different like orders, and they're pretty interesting. Like
I think his name is Brother Roth.
Brother Roth,
Yeah.
pretty banger name.
I'll
Or
be
no,
back again, gentlemen.
no, it's Saint Walker. Saint Walker is my favorite Blue Lantern.
Saint Walker.
Saint
That's also a really fucking baller name.
Saint Walker is my favorite Blue Lantern. He's like the most because like Blue Lantern rings are like the most powerful lantern ring next to white.
Well,
They have no
I don't
weaknesses,
know.
and then in the face, and then they make Green Lanterns more powerful.
I'm back.
Yeah, but I don't think they can do much by themselves. I think that was the whole thing. Like the Blue Lanterns amplify the Green Lantern.
And then they stop Red Lantern ring immediately.
Okay, well, like
They have
I don't know. I don't know. Having one and like having one big counter and one synergy, I don't think that makes them the most powerful. Like if we were going to talk about who's the most powerful, it's Green. The Green
no,
Lanterns are just the most powerful. Like if the Green Lanterns were all just more creative and like braver, like they'd be the most powerful. You know, like there's nothing stopping them. Um.
yeah, because Blue Lantern rings, I looked it up. Blue Lanterns can charge their rings without a battery. They can
Okay, that's pretty
they
neat.
they can heal or sever the connection from any ring other than the orange one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then they enhance the Green Lantern rings. They can universal travel without anything. They're
Hmm.
can't be subjected
That's
to
an Indigo
fear.
ring.
No, it's blue also.
Yeah, Indigo rings have the spatial travel too.
Uh, Well, they can't be. Fear doesn't affect them. Like fear ring doesn't affect
Hmm.
them. Uh, They have which ring is this? I think this. I think this. No, that's orange. They have like an immunity to every ring.
Yeah. So that means they're the strongest among the rings.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think they have
But
like every power that everyone else has. But enslaving people doesn't sound fun.
It
I
really
mean,
doesn't.
I'd enslave people, but only
You
the
shouldn't
bad
say
people,
that. You
like the
shouldn't say
pedophiles.
that. That's fair. What's another dangerous ring? There's a seventh ring. No,
Ultraviolet.
ultraviolet. Yeah, them. The
Yep.
invisible
There's
rings.
the invisible spectrum. Yep.
Yeah. And then,
Which, if we're talking literally, there would also be a radio ring
yeah,
because that's on the invisible spectrum.
right. That's fair. Like, okay, if we took everything, one like mystical device from every person and put it in a room and had one person from each faction fight, who would win? Like, let's say we took one Power Ranger, one person with the mystic arts, one person with a ring, one person with like the powers of Superman, one super genius person, and we put them all in a room, who would win?
Well, so here's the thing: Superman loses. Like,
Okay,
because of the fact that there's someone magic in there. If they all know about each other and they all know like what's the deal, everybody's gonna know we got to take care of Superman first, and all of the
Hmm.
magic people are gonna
no,
take
it's
care of him.
someone. No, it's someone with the like someone Superman or likewise. So it can be like Omni Man or anyone else like that.
They still have the magic weakness.
True, very true.
Like the entire reason that Superman is weak to magic isn't because he actually has a weakness, but there's just nothing he can do about it.
Fair.
There's quite literally no counter for him or any others like him that are filling the same role.
Uh-huh.
Like there's just nothing they can do.
Fair.
Like
Okay,
magic
so
happens, they're just like, well, shit. I guess I can fly super fast, you know.
fair.
But
So
like that doesn't really matter when Wanda reality warps it so that like all of the space is like in one slice of the universe, so there's nowhere for him to go.
right, I
You
get that.
know,
So
like
Superman's out.
Superman's
All right.
immediately out.
Okay,
You know,
so
like there's actually no case where Superman wouldn't be out first or a Superman like hero because
okay,
everyone's just like, yeah, Superman's a threat. Let the magic people take care of him, and then we'll get to it. You know,
all right. So who's next off the list?
who's next off the list? I feel like it's probably the Power Rangers.
Why?
The Power Rangers just like operate on a different power scale than
Right.
like the
They have
rest
the
of people.
morphing grid.
Yeah, exactly. Like
So like
they're
for like instance, like the Power Ranger in question is like Tommy Oliver with the Master Morpher.
I don't know. I still feel like the Power Ranger loses.
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay,
bro. Power
okay,
Ranger gotta
next.
go.
Yeah. What were the other ones?
Someone with a ring, someone of the
Uh
mystic arts. Um, we can throw
And
an
an
anime character in
intellectual.
there
we'll throw an
and an
anime character.
intellectual.
Well, if we're just throwing
Uh,
any anime character in there,
Yeah, any.
I'm going with the
any
funny bald man. I'm going with the funny bald man.
Saitama is this in the same boat as Superman. Saitama gets taken out too.
I throw in Uncle
Like
Funny,
Ruckus.
you throw an Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus. Bro's unbeatable.
Homies.
Uncle Ruckus solo Thanos. Okay. That's all
I'd
I
low key
say.
believe that.
Uncle Ruckus is gonna call Thanos slurs Thanos didn't even know existed.
Right.
Ruckus is gonna show Thanos how we do it back on Earth.
I swear, if Uncle Ruckus was in the battle for Earth in Avengers Endgame, they would have won. Think about it.
To be fair,
Like, Minnie Mouse was
homie
gonna
would have
run up to
started.
Uncle Ruckus and he just gonna start yelling at him.
Mm-hmm. Like if we're saying any anime character, then maybe Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. He'd be pretty strong,
Okay, that's fair.
right? Like I don't know if we can count cursed energy and cursed enemy and energy techniques as like
Mm-hmm.
magic
Cat.
because like I think there's something
I mean,
separate.
Mm, I would say.
You know,
I would say so.
Like you wouldn't call like someone using ki or chi like magic,
Right.
you know?
No, because
Like
that's
that's
technically
its
like,
own thing.
isn't that just like the life force of the user
Yeah.
technically?
In most cases, yes, which means that like that's just its own thing, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, it's not
But
magic.
cursed
It's your
energy
own.
is a different thing. But cursed energy
Mhm.
is like a different thing. That's like a separate matter, right?
Exactly.
So if
We'll
we're
have
if
its own
because if we're
section.
counting in Gojo, because if we're counting in Gojo, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And if we're going in the whole logic of, oh, cursed energy is different from magic, then wouldn't that be in the arts technically, the mystical arts technically?
Mystical arts, that would be magic though,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
right? So
Fair.
for mystical arts, who are we counting in? We're probably just gonna do Wanda Maximoff for the simple.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. I can agree with that.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Agreed.
then for the power rate, no, not for the power rate, for the lantern,
Side card.
are we choosing the strongest? Because if we're
Yeah, the
choosing the
strongest.
strongest, it'd be a black ring. Someone with a black ring wins.
No, what's it called? It's the dude who wore every ring.
Okay. Well, yeah. In that case, he still just wins. Like if he's wearing literally every ring, he wins.
Fair.
He just crushes them tenfold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Like
had so much power that he wore every ring, and then every Lantern Corps went after him. He got the orange ring.
damn.
Yeah, he had so much of everything that he got the orange ring.
That's actually crazy.
Oh.
But yeah, if he's wearing every ring, he just wins because then he just resurrects people with black ring,
True.
and then just like everybody who's left has to fight an uphill battle against everyone they've already won against, while also fighting a guy with literally every single ring.
Fair.
Like yeah, if we're talking him while he's wearing every ring, this is like, you know what this is like? This is like Thanos with Infinity Gauntlet. You know,
Yeah.
like I think a lantern with every ring is comparable to Thanos with
See,
Infinity Gauntlet.
look at this. And he had every
Oh
ring.
my goodness,
He had every ring on his
that's
face.
not all of
Oh.
them. Where's the black ring
Oh.
and the white ring?
He turns in. He has to choose between black and white. That's the last one.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
he chooses white.
Yeah, and then he ends up choosing white. But he gets the green ring, and everyone comes after him.
Green ring, blue ring, yellow ring, orange ring, red ring, indigo ring, and pink ring.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's wild.
that is actually wild. But still, then like even just the orange ring gives a whole bunch of power in the fight. You
Yeah.
know?
Because like that green ring, what's mine is mine, and
Yep.
mine and mine and mine, and mine and mine is yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole oath. So that tells you something.
Yep.
Okay. Speaking
So yeah,
of people who can beat Thanos, who do you
the
think
unbeatable
solos
squirrel girl.
Thanos other than the unbeatable squirrel girl? Who do you think
You know what?
solos
Fun fact:
Thanos?
the unbeatable squirrel girl has actually beaten Thanos before, which is why she's one of the most powerful Marvel characters.
Yeah, you told us last episode.
Yeah, it's great. She beat
But
Thanos in
Crazy.
an entirely off-screen fight.
That's
other
crazy.
other than the unbeatable squirrel girl, and from other universes, who solos Thanos?
Who solos Thanos?
Yes, heroes only, no
Um,
villains.
heroes only, no villains from Marvel or DC
Anywhere, anime,
without
cartoon.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, with Infinity Gauntlet.
With Infinity
Oh.
Gauntlet changes it because
Yeah.
like without Infinity Gauntlet, Superman handles him.
Right.
You know, like if Superman can handle Darkseid, he can handle him.
So
You know,
my first pick to solo Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet is Gumball Watterson.
real.
For
Gumball
real,
And
though.
Watterson
to
solo.
add on, Nicole Watterson.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Watterson also. They both
I
solo.
think all of the Wattersons
that's
except
fair.
for Darwin and that dumbass Pink Rabbit win.
Oh,
Oh,
Anais.
Richard.
Oh, Richard.
No, Richard wins.
Oh, Anais.
Richard does it tenfold.
Richard solos.
Okay. Another one I
Uh-huh.
think with solo Thanos with a gauntlet is Ben 10.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right,
I think
all
someone
right.
who could solo Thanos is Roger Rabbit.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Benson.
Yeah,
Benson from regular show.
Benson, yeah, Benson.
Benson from regular show.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm gonna say Avatar Aang from Avatar. Last
Avatar
Airbender.
Aang? No, I think Avatar Aang gets his shit kicked in by Thanos'
Why?
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, because I
Okay,
feel
fine.
like
Infinity Gauntlet?
that's a very uphill battle
Fine.
Aang's got for
Yeah,
him,
that
bro.
is a
That's a
tall task.
huge.
Even
Okay.
for Prime Aang, I don't think he wins those.
Toph Beifong, but she has the Avatar state.
Toph Beifong, but she's an Avatar and she has the Avatar state.
Right.
I still think it goes the same. I don't
Really?
think it's. I
Either
don't
way,
think it's about
I feel like
which specific
no
Avatar.
matter what, I feel like no matter what avatar you have in their prime, their strongest, it's still a very,
Even Avatar
very uphill
Kyoshi?
battle. Avatar
Even
Kyoshi,
Kyoshi,
yes.
sadly. Like no
Okay.
matter what, I would
Like,
want
it pains me
Kyoshi
to
to
admit
win.
it, I don't even think Avatar Roku can fight that, even in his prime.
Fair. He did die to a
Wasn't
volcano.
Kyoshi stronger than?
Yeah, Kyoshi was stronger. Kyoshi was a menace to six all
Each
Yes.
societies.
each iteration after the previous Avatar is stronger than the previous.
That's not true.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Korra
That's
was
just not
That's not
true.
true.
well,
Kyoshi could
Korra was
lava bend, Roku
subvert.
couldn't. Yeah. And then Aang couldn't there was stuff that Aang could do that Korra couldn't.
Yeah.
Like airbend for the first season.
Right, I'll be back again, gentlemen.
Not you laughing at the
Mhm.
subtle slide. Like that really pissed me off. Another person who
Mhm.
solo Thanos off rip, I wanna say would be shoot. I forgot his name.
I think peak Wanda Maximoff wins.
Peak Wanda Maximoff? Definitely. Wanda would have killed
Yeah.
Thanos in Avengers Endgame.
Oh, for real.
Uh shoot. Another
Like
person who solos Thanos.
the Avengers writing is so lazy.
Right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
I think guy with every ring might win.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah,
Like
definitely
it's
he
very
wins.
possible. You know, like if Doctor Strange stood a chance even when he didn't have all the rings,
Mm,
you know,
right.
I'm
Fair.
still so fucking mad at Star Lord for that.
Oh my God.
But that turned me off of the entire fucking series. Like the
Really?
entirety of the Marvel series is like, yeah, because like what the fuck are you doing? You
Over
can get your revenge later.
right. Get the gauntlet. That's what we need.
Yeah,
He's the reason why we lost.
honestly,
But
he should blame himself.
he I think he did.
Good.
Yeah, I think he did.
He caused like what, however many millions of people to have like
Dead.
7 years of their life missed.
Yeah. Another person I think solo Thanos is the Spectre from DC.
Mm.
Because the Spectre is the
Mm.
Spectre.
Yeah,
Gore the God Butcher is low-key a anti-hero,
yeah.
so he counts.
Hmm.
It depends what day you catch him.
Yeah.
I know this is
What do we think about the Moon Knight?
the Moon Knight.
Do we think he stands a chance?
Ooh. Is it just like tied to Moon Knight, or can he use every personality?
Oh, you haven't read Moon Knight. You've watched Moon Knight, haven't you?
Moon Knight has personalities in comics still. I've read some comics
Yeah,
over
but
Moon Knight.
they're different.
Because like Jake Lockley's still Jake Lockley. He's still a menace.
Yeah, whatever. But like he's using the Moon Knight persona.
Oh,
All right, I'm
I
back.
give him
What
a
did I
chance.
miss?
Yeah.
In the downfall of Rice Cup.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's crazy.
Yeah, we're talking about Moon Knight and how he solos Thanos.
I'd believe it.
If he solos Thanos, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it'd be tough, but I think he could do it.
Okay. Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Ladybug and Cat Noir. I don't know, man. I don't know if Ladybug and Cat Noir. I haven't consumed enough miraculous content
I say
to.
Hawkmoth could turn him though. if
Hmm.
he was good.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched much Miraculous.
You should watch
Yeah.
Miraculous. Both of you, I recommend it.
All right. Generator Rex. Do we think he stands a chance?
Not on his own, but Generator Rex when they combined with
I'd believe it.
Ben
No,
10
no, I'd
stands a
believe it.
chance.
I'd believe
Okay.
it.
Because I think a peak Generator Rex definitely has a chance.
Yeah, I'll give him a chance, but if you
100%.
Yeah,
combine it
100%.
with Upgrade, then I think it's a
Yep.
guaranteed win. Um, Steven Universe.
Steven Universe gets his ass kicked. He gets his ass whooped.
Like, okay.
Garnet's
Much as-
gonna walk up behind him, put her hand on his shoulder, and go, "I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Steven."
Garnet,
To be fair,
Pearl,
as
Amethyst.
much
Garnet,
as I
Pearl,
love
and
Steven Universe,
Amethyst.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
so.
Fused or unfused?
Fused as
Fused?
into their andesite or whatever it's called.
Yeah. They may have a bit of a chance, but not much.
Okay. Fair. Fair. The diamonds.
The diamonds. It's possible. It's entirely possible.
Like
uh,
yellow, because like
uh,
blue can make them sad.
No. Because here's the thing. That only affects other gems,
Gems.
right?
Like he's
Like
holding gems.
it has. Yeah, but we're relying. Actually, wait. You know
He's
what?
wearing gems.
The gems. No, the gems do actually
yeah.
have their own personalities.
Yeah.
Like the soul stone. The soul stone has a personality,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it like bonds with a robot in one of the comics. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what?
And the Mind
Like,
Stone has its own too.
yeah, okay. So I could see Blue Diamond doing some work.
Says
Mhm.
disactivate some stones, can't snap.
Yep.
Ultron from What If?
What if Ultron? Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah. What if
Yeah.
Ultron wins?
Yeah.
Thinking about it, I was gonna say something, but now that I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I'd
Yeah.
believe it.
Gwenpool.
What if Ultron was like a Thanos level threat?
Jesus Christ. I don't know what the Avengers would do. Probably call people in DC the biggest crossover yet. That's a
Yes.
crossover movie.
Speaking of crossovers,
Oh, yeah.
Marvel versus Capcom.
I was gonna say that.
I know. That's why I said it.
All right. What about other crossovers with DC, like DC and NetherRealm?
I don't know a lot about DC. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm more of a Marvel guy.
I'm not really up to date
Okay,
with another round.
I'm a little
So
up to date with it.
I'm not up to date with another round. Yeah. What else do we have? You think so you guys saying that Steven Universe can't beat anybody in the Marvel Universe?
Can't beat anybody is a strong word. That's a strong stance to take.
Like, I'm not talking about Teen Steve. I'm talking about like Steven Universe
Adult
future
Steven.
type. Yeah.
Yeah. Adult Steven has an even harder time. Honestly.
Yeah. But just in case of power scaling and making sure he can stand his own for a bit, full pink Steven.
Full pink Steven.
Full pink Steven.
Who can he beat?
Yeah. Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Probably Captain America.
Definitely Cap.
Mm-hmm.
He would put he would beat Black Panther, but
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Spider-Man against full pink Steven would be an uphill battle. Like, I think the only way that Steven loses that if he gets Spider-Man angry.
Fair. He's not beating anyone like Hulk or Thor.
No, he
No.
can beat Hulk.
Hulk? Okay, how about Thor?
How about Thor?
No.
He might struggle a little bit
No.
more with Thor. But I think he can still probably beat Thor as full pink.
Does the Unbeatable
Which
Squirrel
iteration
Girl?
of Thor? Which
Which
The Unbeatable
iteration of
Squirrel Girl,
Thor?
he doesn't win.
No, I was gonna ask if the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl beats Galactus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she beats
Actually,
everybody. She's unbeatable.
okay.
Like, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's what you don't understand about the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. The unbeatable Squirrel Girl is one of the only Marvel characters to have plot armor.
Oh,
Like, that's her entire thing. She is the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, so she just wins. If like
oh.
you ask me, oh, does unbeatable Squirrel Girl win this? It's the answer is yes,
But like
because she's a joke character.
that's just like Gwenpool.
Yeah, but the unbeatable Squirrel Girl wins
How when
because she's
Gwenpool could
unbeatable.
just write her out of a comic?
Because she's unbeatable.
But Gwenpool writes comics. That's her power. And that she can
Okay,
change
so
comics.
what you're saying is that the unbeatable Squirrel Girl was never in the comic. Therefore, she neither wins nor loses because she's just not there.
Or she could just make her to where she's the beatable Squirrel Girl.
No, she's the unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
Right, but Gwenpool can rewrite it to where she's the beatable Squirrel Girl.
No, she's the unbeatable
True.
Squirrel Girl, though.
True.
But if
Nah,
Gwenpool can
I'm gonna have to
rewrite
go
You're
with
not
Brendan on this one.
comics,
understanding.
I'm gonna have to go with Brendan on
but
this
if
one, dude.
Gwenpool can
Like,
rewrite comics, rewriting comics is more powerful than what Wanda and Wiccan can do. They can rewrite reality. She can rewrite the entire comic to where they can't do that. That's more powerful than an unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
All right, whatever you say.
David, come on here. You have to have some thought on this.
well, thinking about it logically here, literally rewriting the whole comic to where they can't do anything about it and making the unbeatable Squirrel Girl beatable Squirrel Girl, then I'm sorry, Wumple wins easy,
Whatever
tenfold.
you say.
I have a question.
Okay.
How are you host and leave 3 times?
Huh?
How are you the host and you left 3 times?
Really?
I have side stuff happening at the same time. I'm trying to multitask.
Yeah, here. I think your mom's doing dishes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I
Good.
I should like give.
Anyway, moving on.
Anywho's
Moving forward.
Moon Knight versus Batman. Who wins? Not the
Batman.
Moon Knight, just Moon Knight with all
I,
his
I I
personas.
would say Moon Knight. As much of a Batman fan as I am, I'm sorry, Moon
Nah.
Knight wins that tenfold.
Moon Knight?
Well, look, I think the two. Well, does Batman beat Taskmaster?
No.
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 No,
Then Moon Knight
no.
probably
Taskmaster.
wins because Moon Knight beats Taskmaster.
Yeah, because he's so random. You can't read him. He's scared of him,
No,
I
no, no,
think.
no, 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 no. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's not correct. Taskmaster can read him. That's Taskmaster's whole power.
Right.
Taskmaster just like understands how people move, just like intrinsically. But the thing is, Taskmaster fucking hates fighting against Moon Knight because Moon Knight's entire fighting style is I don't care if I get hit. I'm just gonna hit you more. Like that's how he fights. And Taskmaster fucking hates it because what Moon Knight does is he makes Taskmaster take punches, and Moon Knight just hits him fucking twice as hard.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I read that comic.
It's so
Because someone
fucking
put a
funny.
hit. Someone put a hit on Moon Knight, and Taskmaster was like, "Hell no, I'm not doing that again."
Yeah, like no, I tried that once. It did not work. Go find someone else. Like Moon Knight's strategy is so fucking dumb. It's hilarious.
It's because of Khonshu. Khonshu can just heal him at an instant. So it's like he's
Yeah,
not even
exactly.
taking damage, so he just
That's
takes
why.
every hit.
Like the guy is actually fucking insane. Like he was a drug addict for like so long. Like he's a
And like,
recovering drug addict.
right, and
Like
like Khonshu bullied him when he was a child.
there's just so much going on with Moon Knight that it's just better not to try.
Speaking of Moon Knight and Khonshu and stuff, if Moon Knight and Black Panther fought, do you think their gods would allow it since they're siblings?
Fuck yeah.
uh, yeah,
Have you ever
yeah.
heard of sibling
I believe it.
rivalry?
Fair,
Yes.
because Bast and Khonshu are siblings.
Yep.
So you think that
I think Mark
uh,
would win.
Mark would win against?
Yeah, I think
T'Challa?
Moon Knight would win.
Fair. Black Panther would be
All
like,
right.
no, Bass would be like, take my essence just to kill him or try attempt to kill him.
Hmm.
But like the harder Moon Knight hits, Black Panther, the more power he can give back from his suit, though. So
I don't know. I still feel like Moon Knight wins that somehow.
he'll find a way.
Yeah, he'll do
Always.
something outrageous.
Okay, if Moon Knight was in Captain America: Civil War on replacing Black Panther, would it had changed?
No, I feel like Iron Man would have found a way to outmaneuver him.
Fair.
Yeah.
That and it's during the daytime, so he's not as powerful.
Yeah, still, even if it was at night, like I feel like Iron Man still has a way to get around it. Like if we're just talking pure melee though, Moon Knight would just because he's Moon Knight.
Fair.
It's Moon Knight. You can't.
Like I think Moon Knight doesn't win against the Hulk. You
Hulk
know,
wasn't in
like the
Civil
Hulk
War.
I'll be back again for the fourth
still.
time.
You know, like I think Hulk or Thor beats Moon Knight even though they weren't in Civil War. I know. Spider-Man could probably beat Moon Knight.
I would say Spider-Man would have a chance to, because like Moon Knight's advances, I think, because I know Spider-Man's stronger than Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
So
Spider-Man is super duper fucking powerful. We've said it before, and we'll say it again. Spider-Man is insane.
he could even beat the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
No,
Oh, just instantly
because like
no.
here's the thing, just instantly no, right? Because the Squirrel Girl, she's friends with squirrels, right? So she just
Right.
says, "Hey, can you go bother that guy?" Right?
Oh,
And then they go bother Spider-Man, and the Squirrel Girl knocks him out. And like
fair.
here's the thing, Spider-Man wouldn't want to hurt the squirrels. They're just squirrels. You know, he'd be gently trying to like pluck them off and like toss them away.
Hmm.
You know, without hurting them. Like he'd get bodied.
Okay.
It's quite literally taunt to get bodied.
Okay. Fair.
Because like
Mm.
that's the second big thing about the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. The unbeatable Squirrel Girl has two things. One, she always wins. Two, everyone underestimates her,
Fair.
which is why she's so powerful. Right? Because like if you're fighting someone called the Squirrel Girl, you're not gonna be like scared. Like it's just, she's a fucking squirrel girl, you know?
Yeah. How do we feel about Beast Boy's origin?
Beast Boy's origin? I don't know Beast Boy's origin.
Um, his name's Garfield Logan,
Mm-hmm.
and Miss Martian was impersonating his mom for the longest time, and then she actually meets the actor because the Garfield's mom was an actor, and then Garfield gets into an explosion, and then Miss Martian gives him a blood transfusion, making his skin green, and him the ability to transform into an animal.
That's kind of
That's
weird because that means everyone who gets a Martian blood turns green and can get a blood transfusion if their blood matches.
yeah, it's basically what it goes like. But the thing is that Miss Martian is a white Martian disguising as a green.
Hmm. I don't know the difference.
White Martians killed all the Green Martians
Oh,
or enslaved them.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Space colonialism. Cool, I guess.
yeah, basically. And that's why John Jones had to save Mars. But
Mm-hmm.
White Miss Martian, aka known as Magan, couldn't kill the Green Martian. She refused, so she turned into a White Martian Harriet Tubman and started helping them escape.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was forced to leave Mars because they tried to kill her.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. We are at the end of the podcast, though.
Okay.
David's not
Well,
here.
I guess that's all the time we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. I'm sorry that your host David couldn't stay the entire time. Tune into next week's podcast. Tune into the shorts and the TikToks and the Instagram reels that we'll post of clips of this. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.